Hi, I'm Jackie Bender with your Chicago Business Today Midday Report. Tech talent is in high demand in Chicago and pay is going up, but salaries here still aren't keeping up with other major U.S. cities. That's according to Dice.com, a New York-based tech recruiting site. And here with us to analyze those statistics is Crain's John Platz. John, where exactly do we rank and why?
Well, we're 10 out of 10. Part of it is a lot of the other cities on that list, Silicon Valley, for instance, any of the Northern California cities, New York, Boston, those cities just have a higher cost of living, so you're going to pay more, or they've got a lot more tech talent, and you're having to also pay more for it.
Right, and there are a couple of other factors to consider. As you mentioned, the cost of living, but also how much of Chicago's workforce in general is made up of tech workers and tech companies. How do those factors come into play?
Well, Chicago's always been a relative bargain for tech companies on the talent side, and while that's great for the companies, it's sometimes not so great for the talent. One of the other factors is we don't have proportionally as great a number of tech jobs. When you look at the total labor pool here, we just don't have as high a percentage, and that goes, kind of goes back to Chicago's roots. But one of the other factors is also that it's very, very difficult to quantify tech jobs. So a lot of the service companies here that have a lot of tech talent, if they're not in tech industries per se, don't really show up in the data.
Now, we've seen somewhat of a surge here in Chicago for tech jobs recently. This data is based on numbers from 2010.
Right.
In next year's rankings, how do you expect to see things change?
Well, there's certainly been a resurgence here of tech, and you're going to see that, I think, in the 11 data, and it'll continue to get better. But what the data really tells you is we've got quite a long way to go. If you really want to become one of the nation's tech hubs, we need more tech jobs.
Okay. Well, thanks for the time, John.
You're welcome.